So around 4 p.m. today, I've been meditating for the last couple of hours to try and understand what this shift is that's happening. I haven't been given the clear answers yet, but around 4 p.m. today, there was a big change in the energies. There was a big redirection, and I feel that this is an accelerated motion redirection. I feel that this is a projection forward, a big leap forward. I feel that we are skipping timelines. I feel that where we may have had to learn some difficult lessons, there is some that have made big positive changes or big positive actions. They have taken steps to assert their own authority with themselves. There is something happening on a collective scale where people are skipping out the sticky bit and going straight to the good part. There is something happening in the air tonight. So I've tried to get clarity, and I'm going to give the cards as they've been given to me. So the first card that I'm given is the King of Clubs, and the King of Clubs represents a negative, powerful force, something or someone that has had a very powerful impact on you in a negative way at some point in your life. For some of you, the King of Clubs will represent a past relationship resurfacing to bring closure and healing. For others, it will represent a past trauma or something that is resurfacing that needs to be brought to healing and closure for you to be able to complete that cycle and move forward. So I feel that for some of you, there is going to be a connection to a past person, but this connection is just about you making your decision, being committed to your decision, and taking action to close out that cycle. So if anybody resurfaces, this is your time to tell them no. If this is about a traumatic event, this is your time to heal from that in whatever steps you need to take to be able to heal from that. If this is something about a belief system, a mindset, whatever the King of Clubs is representing, this is your time. This week is all about death and rebirth. Leading up to the new moon, it's about death. Not the new moon, the full moon on the 9th of October. This is about death and rebirth. So it's the death of the old version of ourselves and rebirth into something brand new. And this was supposed to be a week-long process. For many on a collective, it was going to be towards the end of the week, but I feel that this shift that's happening is speeding that process up. We may be given temptation opportunities if you have got addictions or habits or toxic thought patterns that keep you trapped and circulating. This is your time to break those patterns. This is your time to reclaim your power from anything that is draining you, anything that is keeping you circulating in negative cycles. If you're have been dealing with it in your mind, inside, everything in you is screaming, I want to stop, but you can't help yourself keep going back. I feel that this is your time, that this is going to come to a closure for you. This is your time to get disciplined, determined, and really assert your authority with yourself. So the King of Clubs is representing something that needs closure, something that needs healing, a person that needs closure, something that needs to come to an end. And the King of Clubs, I feel this shift is bringing in the solutions, the strength, the support, the encouragement, the signs. The signs and the synchronicities this afternoon have been really strong, like literally one after another in the most random places, and many of you will be experiencing that. If you've not experienced it tonight, pay attention tomorrow to what's happening around you, what's being said around you, the angel numbers and the signs that you see, things that stand out to you. This is the universe connecting with you. They're trying to communicate and give the guidance that you need. So next to the King of Clubs is the Eight of Hearts, and the Eight of Hearts is representing abundance, and this is unconditional love. This is love for yourself, self-acceptance, love for the past, and forgiveness for the past, and understanding for the past, and but allowing yourself to be open and receptive to new love, new opportunities to create new connections and welcome love into your life. The Eight of Hearts is everything about unconditional love, and it is in every way that can be given. If you're given the Eight of Hearts in a reading, it is saying it's coming to you in abundance. It's coming to you in big and blessed ways. So the next cards that I'm then given is the Eight of Clubs, the Ten of Clubs, the Ace of Clubs, and the Six of Diamonds. Now then, I don't feel maybe for some, but I feel the mass of the collective, whatever this shift, this is either a shift or a gateway. I'm going to call it a shift. I usually like get a deeper sense. If I know it's a gateway, there's usually clearer signs, but it feels too strong to be a shift. There is something happening up there, and as soon as I get clarity, I will give it to you. But I feel the major part of the collective, the major part of people that will be drawn to this reading, this is your time. I feel like the hard part's been done. I feel this is literally you just tying up loose ends. This is literally you just closing out those cycles, making those decisions and committing to them. And these tests, these temptations, these obstacles that we're going to, when we get comfortable, we get too comfortable, whether it's a negative cycle, sometimes it's the better the devil you know, sometimes it is just a fear of stepping out into the unknown. But when we get too comfortable in a certain way, the universe will make things very uncomfortable to be able to push us and make us move forward. So I feel that that's for some what we were heading towards the end of the week, but I feel that this has been skipped. I feel that people are making decisions as they're becoming aware, as they're spiritually expanding, their perspective is expanding, they are looking at themselves in a different light, you know, healing the heart chakra, healing all the chakras, but healing our energy, our spiritual bodies is very, very big right now. You know, we're doing it subconsciously, even if we aren't consciously making the effort, if we aren't meditating to connect, if we, in whatever way, we are all receiving healing. If it's in your dreams while you're sleeping, in your dreams you're having really vivid dreams, this is the universe, this is the archangels, they're all trying to heal as we sleep. So where are we going with the spirit, please? 6 of diamonds. Yeah, this has been cancelled out. So the 8 of clubs, 10 of clubs, and the ace of clubs. The ace of clubs is usually an awakening card. So the 10 of clubs would have represented an obstacle. The 8 of clubs too would have represented this obstacle coming at you, feeling like it was coming at full force. So some of you may still experience that. If you're still being resistant to change, if you're still falling back into old habits, if you're still romanticizing, is that rose tinted glasses, if you're still trying to find ways to cling to the past, then the 10 of clubs and the 8 of clubs will be for you, and this will come in probably around Thursday, Friday time. But I feel that this shift that's happening now, you're going to have to be ready, whether you're ready to let go now or you're ready to let go at the end of the week. Come the full new moon, full new moon, oh my god, I do apologize. Come the full moon on the 9th of October, you are going to have to make these decisions, otherwise you're signing yourself into another 10-year contract of going around in the same cycles, and they'll be far bigger, badder and uglier than they were over the last 10 years. So don't put yourself into it. You are going to have to make this decision. Make this decision sooner rather than later, and save yourself the obstacles, save yourself the full force of these obstacles, and don't fall backwards. Okay, thank you. The next card I got given with the playing cards, I've been working with a different deck. See, how is there 2 aces in one deck? It's 2 diamonds. But it's there. You've missed me, haven't you? Thank you. I've been working with a different deck. These are my playing cards. These are the cards I read with. I've read with these now for a long time. I have 2 decks and these are like 100 years old. I had then a 3rd deck, and the 3rd deck was just a little random deck of playing cards. I've had that for probably nearly a year and I've never touched it, never read with it once, and then on Friday it just like calling to me, and I've been reading with it for the last few days and the messages have been really strong, but it took itself out of action. It's in the window, it's cleansing, and these cards have called to me. So these cards give the new beginnings card. The new beginnings card, they look 100 years old, don't they? The new beginnings card is about this death and rebirth cycle. Feel the excitement, feel the subtle energies of brand new possibilities trying to come in, feel the excitement, the fun, the love. Allow yourself to feel safe and happy in stepping out of your comfort zone. This time is happening. These opportunities are here waiting for you to be ready. The doors want to open. And this week is going to be really big and really powerful for all of this to be able to come in. So the new beginnings, the Six of Diamonds confirms the new beginnings, successful new beginnings. Six of Diamonds, successful new beginnings. Then we've got the Four of Spades, the Five of Spades, and the Jack of Spades, and the Nine of Hearts. Who's on top of that? Three of Diamonds. Okay, so when we talk about changes, it's not just changes like within your daily life, it's changes within you, within your spiritual body, within your mindset, within your perspective, whether you are conscious to spirit or not, whether you are a believer or not. Trust me, they are with you and they are working with you. And if you open your mind up to a higher perspective, you are opening your life up to a whole different world of possibilities. So the Four of Spades is about the transformation. It's given in the spades is given in the magic deck, the magician deck. The magician's been lingering for around the last month. Not lingering, he's been hovering. The Four of Spades is about him blessing your transformation. Know that any changes that you commit to, which are going to bring the betterment of yourself or the betterment for those around you, the betterment, the heart space, when you're following your heart, the Four of Spades, the magician, he is blessing these transformations and these changes. Any tiny little details that you just make a slight change and it's going to have a big effect later on in the month. The Five of Spades, again, this represents changes on the material level. So this is changes, whereas the Four is emotional. It's about the way we think and feel. It's about the way we conduct ourselves. It's about the way we look at ourselves and look at the world around us, where from our mind, whereas the Five of Spades is surrounding changes within our jobs, changes within our home environments, changes within our daily lives. So the Five of Spades is saying that as this upgrade takes place internally within your emotional body, within your spirit body, as this upgrade takes place, the Five of Spades will then step in and bring upgrades on a material level too. Some of you towards the end of the month will be given opportunities to progress in your career, and being given that some are going to branch off into a brand new direction. There is a big weight of money or a big weight of increase that's also being given, and then the Jack of Spades sits on top, and he is bringing the passion, he is bringing the power, he is bringing the zest for life, the new lease on life, the renewed enthusiasm, the rekindled love and laughter. Do you know, everything that makes our soul full, the Jack of Spades is bringing those to us to bring completion and happily ever after for opening up. Thank you. Up here we have, on top of the new beginnings card, the Nine of Hearts, closure, the Three of Diamonds, Trinity. What's this one now, finally? Three of Spades. So clubs were reigning, diamonds took over, and then spades stepped in and brought the magic. So thank you. Okay. I don't feel, I'm not given any warnings. Past unknown and karmic trench. Okay, they're really good. So I'm trying to put my finger on it. I'm trying to express it properly, how it's been given to me, but I can't find the words. So I don't feel, no matter how difficult things may have been, how many obstacles you may have been jumping over, how many hurdles, obstacles, barriers, whatever you want to call them, whatever has been causing chaos and upheaval, whatever has been causing discomfort, pain or heartache, I feel that this is all now behind us. The worst of it is behind us, and it is about closure, new beginnings, and looking viewing yourself and your life and your future from a completely different perspective. So the karmic trench, you are falling out of the karmic trench if the karmic trench is given reversed. So the karmic trench is about past life experiences, past negative karma, curses, hexes, any black magic, any ancestral karma, anything that you have been circulating in that seems to be history repeating itself constantly, going around in this cycle. You may look back on family patterns and recognize there's similar traits within family patterns. The karmic trench says the work you are doing to break these patterns and these cycles, you are falling out of the karmic trench and you are setting yourself free. When you set yourself free from the karmic trench, you are given a brand new path, which unfortunately is full of uncertainty. Okay, so this is past unknown. All my cards are very old. Very old. So they're all right. Past unknown, on track. The light of the world. It's all positive. How nice is that to be finally giving readings to just say it's all positive. Yes, there is going to be a lot of hard work that needs to be put in. We aren't just going to sit here, stay stagnant, and the universe is going to bring magical, miraculous changes in. We have to put in the work, whether it's the emotional healing work, whether it's taking action within our daily lives, whether it's clearing out whatever needs to be cleared within our life. We have to put in the work, but know that when we put in the work, will, wisdom, and mind. Know that when we put in the work, what's on that one now? The treasure. Not losing sight. So know that when we put in the work, the doors that will open for us are going to be a lot bigger than we expected them to be in whatever capacity. Archangel Raphael for healing. The treasure. Will, wisdom, and mind. This is determination. This is spirit and soul within inside. And the mind, obviously, the way the cogs turn, it's time to get them ticking fully. The treasure. The treasure. For some, you might be overlooking. You might be overlooking a little bit. No. Okay. Thank you. Okay, so the treasure would normally be given, but it's not being given. The treasure's being given. It's time for rewards. It's time for prize. The treasure is usually about taking things for granted. In the picture, the man stood staring. In the picture, his home's been ransacked. And because all his home's been ransacked, he can't see the treasure chest that's been left behind. And he's just looking at all the mess. And he's just focusing on all the mess. He's not focusing on the treasure that he still has with him. And that is usually what the treasure represents, but not in this case. The new moon. Okay, so the new moon sits in this picture and the treasure is the prize. Around the new moon, any steps that you take to make positive changes within your life right now, around the next new moon, which I would have thought will be towards the end of October. I'm not good on the moons and the astrologies. The end of October, the next new moon that's coming in, this is when your prizes, your rewards for your hard work, for your test of commitment, for your strength, everything you've had to endure, the treasure is given for the new moon. Those prizes and those rewards will be coming through. Thank you. If I've got any more, Spirit, there's a lot about love in this deck, so I've got 3 decks. There's a lot about love in this deck. Are you ready for me to give that, please? No. Okay. No. Trapped in fear, harmony, heart chakra. So there's still some of you working through disruption. So the disruption card is given to about getting into alignment, about healing, again internally, but then bringing yourself back into alignment so you can view everything from a much higher perspective. The next card, as I've been saying for days, all chakras are being given massive boosts of energy, massive clearings, massive healings, everything we need to get ourselves functioning to our fullest potentials, functioning to our fullest abilities. Right now there's a lot of reconnection to past self. If you lost the humour, lost the banter, lost the wittiness, if you lost the fun, you lost the laughter, if you lost the love, the confidence, whatever it was that you let go of, at whatever stage in your life and for whatever reason, this is your time to reclaim that power. This is your time to pull all of that back and allow yourself to really step into your power, to really allow yourself to come out of your shell. So the heart chakra, these activations, the harmony, the peace, the serenity, the healing, and the trapped in fear. That mental conflict still tries to come back. Something hanging over. Victory and success. Overcoming that fear, overcoming any material obstacles. I feel that connects more on a material level. Victory and success. And spiritual strength. What was that one? Firm foundation. See, everything's positive. There's a lot of love in this deck, as in romantic love, but spirit aren't ready for me to give that yet. So rejoicing, celebration, and firm foundation. Whatever you are doing now, keep doing it, even if it's really ugly, it's really difficult, it's really hurting. Let those tears fall, let those emotions come out, let those words that need to be said done, let those decisions be made. Let yourself break away from anything that is not giving you happiness. God did not bring us here to be miserable, and he certainly isn't looking for perfect. All he wants is commitment. All he wants is to see everybody living their lives in the ways that he intended for us, and that wasn't by following a Bible. He created an earth for us to live on, and we have to cherish the world that we are given. People are changing. For a long time we've been building a society, whether it's consciously or unconsciously, where there's big divides, where society is focused on material validation, where money is what manages success. People don't view success as somebody who's been through a hell of a lot and they just keep on going no matter what. People don't see that as successful. They want to see the car that you're driving. If the car that you're driving is a good car, then you must be successful. Do you know? We've built a very materialistic society, and that society is now going to crumble. That's a good thing. That is a very good thing, because it means that people are getting back to the roots. It means that they're getting back to the core values, to the traditions. When we were kids don't care about money. Kids don't care about the things money buys. Kids care about everything that money can't buy, and that's what we're going to reconnect back with: our traditions, our values, our family, our love of home, our love of life, our love of experience, our love of learning, our love of adventure. Everything that money can't buy is what we should treasure most, and we've lost sight of that as a society, and now we're going back. We're all coming home. Caught in the ruins, wishes fulfilled, the chess game, and the Oracle of Delphi. It's all good. It's all good. No. Do any more, Spirit, please? No. Okay, thank you very much. Lots of love and night. God bless, sweet dreams.